everybody, and welcome.
Professional.
Welcome to another episode of Mentoring Marissa, where Marissa gets mentored.
By Daniel.
And today,
I missed my cue.
Oh yeah, and today we have the beautiful Sean Millea.
Hello. I wouldn't say beautiful, but I mean.
We'll see.
I would say definitely beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're all beautiful in our own ways.
that, nice.
I think it's objectively beautiful.
See that? No, I agree.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I would want to hear that from my photographer. Oh, you're beautiful in your own way.
In your own way.
Jeez, okay.
You're so mean. Anyway, now that we've thoroughly insulted our beautiful model,
You gotta set the ground.
yeah, Daniel likes to lower their self-esteem.
Take me down a peg.
Take him down a peg.
So that, yeah, he totally did that to me when we first
Yes, I
started.
did, yes.
Anyway, let's get into it.
Yeah, so we're gonna do, first of all, by popular request, and you may know if you watch the live stream, Marissa has her own lights.
Ah!
Whoa.
Because somebody was like, oh, this isn't real because nobody would have those lights. I'm real, right? I'm a real person.
You
Are
seem
you?
pretty real, yeah.
I mean, and I'm mentoring you, right? That's real.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it was a real person with real lights. But anyway, she did get her own lights because it's always good to get lights. And we got the flashpoint lights. Very cool. So we got two of them set up here, and we're gonna do kind of a more dramatic. We've done like an open kind of airy kind of headshot look for your friend Sarah. And now we're gonna do something a little bit more like punchy with some shadow.
Fabulous.
Dare I say, Rembrandt.
Don't
Dun,
say
dun.
it. Don't say it.
So yeah, we got two. You actually have two of these octa umbrella, not octas. Two of these parabolic umbrellas. All umbrellas are parabolic. But anyway, two of these parabolic umbrellas. This one's white on the inside. We're going to use this as our key light, right, to light the face. And then we're going to use the silver one for like a highlight coming from the back. And we're going to light it real dramatic. So we're going to set it up, and we'll go from there. You can probably put the camera down when you do this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make you do all the work. So you'll be here. We're using a black background. And what we want to do is take the light, and we're going to, what you want to do when you're doing this kind of stuff is look at the subject, and we can see how his hair is. And if we're going to do a dramatic light that's going to throw a shadow, if we put it on this side, the hair is going to throw more shadow. If we put it on this side, you'll get more of his face lit up. So it kind of depends on.
Well, so since he's a man, we want more shadow, right?
Right.
Usually? That's masculine? Not, it doesn't have to be, but masculine.
Right, it's a more of a masculine look to have more light, more shadow. Plus, usually if you go by my simple lighting technique, which is wherever the light is, just kind of leave it there because it's less work. Right? And we want to move it in real close because we want the light to be punchy and quick, right? We're going to move it in kind of to the side exactly. And what we can do is actually we can turn on the modeling light, which is right there, look like a little light bulb.
All right, I'm going to turn on the light, just so you know.
Yeah, it's not super bright. And we can actually look at the shadow. So you should stand in the front of him so you can see it.
Yes.
And we can see where the shadow falls. Or I'll turn off the lights in the room.
Okay.
I think we should be able to see that, I think, still, if we do that. Duke. Yeah, you can still see him. Look at how dramatic that looks.
Oh, but we want the triangle. We need the triangle.
Yeah, you want a little bit of a triangle.
Should I raise it, you think?
You can raise it up and then move it a little bit to the front, and you should get the triangle. There you go, not too far, but there you go.
There's the triangle. Okay, wait.
I know, you know what? People spend years trying to master Rembrandt lighting, and Marissa did it on her first try.
You guys are too smart for me. I don't know.
We're using Duvetine. Well, you can actually see what it looks. We're using Duvetine on the background, so it's going to go black even if some of the light spills on, so we're not too worried about that. And let's just start here, because it's always good to do one light at a time, and we'll see what we get. These lights are TTL, meaning through the lens metering, right? We've used TTL lights before, and what will happen is you want to turn off. Let me see if I have it set. On this controller here, we're going to turn off the B light. So you go there, and then you hit mode, and hit it until it turns off, which is just lines through it. One more time. Nope, you're pressing another button. You locked it because you.
Oh, whoops! I locked. Okay, wait. Wait.
She pressed the wrong button, guys.
Oh.
Unlock
Okay.
it. You have to hold down the lock button. There you go.
Oh, so if I hold it down, it locks.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
So I just
just
press
click,
it.
click mode. There you go. Now it's off. Now only one light should fire. I usually do a test shot to make sure that's happening. Yep, it's working.
Okay.
You have to pick your lens out. Yep, frame it up nicely. And we'll take a TTL shot and see what we get. We're tethered into Caption 1.
Should I get a tripod, or do you think?
A tripod is nice, but
That's kind of Rembrandt-y.
you're basically an expert at this immediately. This looks darn good. You look great. The only issue would be is if you are one of those people that really cares a lot about catch lights.
Yeah.
You don't really have much of a catch light in that
Yeah,
eye. So
I
you
do
have
want
to have
the
him raise his
catch
chin a
light,
little
yeah.
bit, and he'll get that, or lower the light. One or the
That's
other.
Okay.
pretty cool.
Not bad, right? Right
Raise
off the
the
bat.
chin
First shot too. She
middle?
doesn't mess
Oh.
around.
Should iron my shirt.
Oh, we have a steamer.
Marisa does not mess around.
So lift your chin just a little. Okay, let's try.
Yeah, and you can actually see with the modeling light.
Is that too high, I think, or?
That's a little high, yeah.
Yeah,
Just a
okay.
smidge so you get
Sorry,
that reflect.
okay.
If you care about such things.
I do.
You can also lower the light.
Oh, I
One or the
see.
other.
Okay, I think the catch light's in
Yeah.
there.
You just want a little bit of catch light. You don't have to go crazy, but I find it to be a good policy to have a little catch light in the eye.
Is it? I can't. Well,
No, you're also in a little bit of a partial blank, but you'll just shoot more pictures. If you care about such things.
We could always.
You can just lower the light.
Well, would it ruin our shadow if we like bounce them back? We probably would.
Yes, it wouldn't. Yeah, I lowered the light, honey.
Do you teach her how to make the model not make stupid faces?
No, she likes to make the
See,
model make stupid faces. That's the best part.
I'm
of
the
it.
model that makes the stupid faces.
Yeah. What you want to do at the beginning is not
Oh
worry
yeah,
too much
lowering
about,
it did help.
Yeah, lowering the light makes it. You don't worry too much, but these are just test shots.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, they're the ones we're going to post, obviously, but they're just test shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Chin like this way. Perfect. That might be out of focus, but. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You got it now. Well, we can work on that. So Marisa's great at getting good expression, actually, once she gets going. This looks good. I love a real dramatic fall off into the light, but just to make this look more refined and finished, on this dark side over here, we want to have a separation light, right? So that's what our second light's going to do. So if we take our second light, and again, we're just using these lights. These are actually, these lights have diffusion and grids and everything else, but we're just using them bare for now because I think they actually work out well.
Now, should I put it on this side?
In this case, you definitely want to put it on the opposite side of the key light. Some people like having it on the same side for more of a natural feel.
So if it's on the same side, it's more of a natural feel?
That's right, because if you were standing in here, all the light's coming from one direction, right?
But this is the
But this is
shadow
not
side,
natural.
so you need, yeah.
This is not a natural shot. And
Supernatural.
remember, a kicker light's you want to face it forward. You don't want to put it in the back of his head.
Yeah, because it's going to
Because remember, the light spreads out.
Because it's...
More even. Yep, there you go. You can turn your modeling light on too if that helps you.
Yeah,
I'll turn this one off so we don't lose battery. All right, I will turn off the overhead so we can see this with the modeling lights.
Yeah.
And we can see.
Just like a smidgel on him, like that?
Yeah, just so it's barely, and you're going to be facing this way. Keep it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Is that
that'll
the
be a
inverse
place to
square
start.
law? Is that what that
It's
is?
spread. Yeah, it's spread. No, the inverse square has to do with your distance to the subject.
Okay.
That's just light spread.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should go over that
Coverage,
next
if
time.
they will. We'll talk about that actually. That's a really good question. So, when you're looking at any light, I can see myself. I like to see myself. Every light that you have is whatever size it is when it starts, right? But unless you have something focusing the light down, it will spread out.
Oh, okay.
So you always want to think about your light. Like this light is not a laser. It's not just going straight forward. It's spreading out. So a lot of times you don't need to put it right at somebody because you're getting the edge of the light. This is actually called feathering the light. You're using the feather, which is the edge of the light.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I should have known that. Okay.
There you go.
Should I get a tripod, do you think?
I like tripods. There's
Let's
one
get
right
a
there, actually.
tripod.
Isn't there one right there on the ground? No, what happened to it? I had a tripod earlier. There it is. Versus learning that the tripod is the way to go.
Yeah, because I'm just like Daniel, like I'm a
The cool
shaky
kids-
hands roper.
The cool kids always say you don't need a tripod, but
So do these techniques like translate to when you're filming as well?
sure, if you wanted to do a more dramatic, shot with,
Oh, whoops.
oops,
Ignore that.
like in a movie scene or something, you definitely could use the same type of lighting. The main difference with film lighting is that typically you can't put the lights as close. It's kind of easier to be a photographer because we can get our lights in real close. You need a little tripod bottom thing. And getting the lights in close gives you way more control. So film uses a lot of cards and stuff to shape the light so that you can actually make it fall where you want, which we don't have that problem as much in photography because.
But I always think about like that scene from Apocalypse Now, I believe. Was it the one where they lit Brando super dramatically for his last monologue? And honestly, the lighting's very iconic, but the real reason they did it is because he gained like a ton of weight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since high school. I forget that, the scene.
Horrors. What? I can't remember the
Right, you actually, Marisa actually did that scene, but we didn't end up using it, right?
Yeah, no.
No,
Because it was not good.
it said we used the lyrics from, what was that song?
Oh, man. Let's not talk about that. That was embarrassing.
I love that video, and it's one of my favorite videos I've ever done. Marisa does a terrible, amazing accent.
No. Let's not talk. Let's not discuss past Marisa. There's only present Marisa.
And you can figure yourself out where you want to be. That's roughly it. And remember, if you got your focus spot.
Do I want to do the Daniel crop?
I would leave more space above his head in this case,
Okay. How
at
about
least to start with. Because, I don't know.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not sure. I want to see it. That's why.
Okay.
I think it's usually a good idea to leave space.
Because you can always crop in capture
Because you
one.
can crop in when you start. But let's just. All right. Well.
Ooh, catch lights. Catch lights, nice.
That's beautiful.
Although the backlight didn't go off, did it? Or maybe I just didn't. Maybe I feathered it
The
too much.
backlight did not go off because we had turned it off. Remember?
Oh, right.
You turn it off. You can turn it back on. There.
Right.
Hit the B.
Okay, so B.
Yeah, and then turn it to TTL. Let's see what we get. You're probably going to have to do it in manual because typically backlights don't do well in TTL, but we'll find out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what. It's okay. It's just a test shot.
All right. So the way that I typically like to do this, the simplest way to do it, is to turn off the B light again.
Okay.
Because our A light looks so good.
Yeah.
So turn that off and then make a TTL shot with just the A light again.
Okay.
Because that looked great. Get that one established proper.
Perfect.
Okay, that looks good. Now turn the A light off.
Okay.
And actually what we can do here to cheat a little bit is I'm just going to walk back to this light, and it does actually say on it what power it's set. Oh, it's off right now. Turn it back on.
B?
Yep. Oh, it's in TTL. It doesn't say the power. So it won't say the power because you were in TTL, so we don't know where it was set, unlike the Pro Photo light, so it's something that you'll have to deal with. So if you now just make a TTL shot, again, with just the B light, and this is going to be really overexposed.
Yeah.
Okay, now switch it to manual.
So.
So same mode again, and then put it on where it says M.
Okay.
Oh, actually, there's a way to lock it in, but
The lock, hold it down.
we will talk about this in another video when I remember how there's actually a mode that'll keep your settings, but I don't remember what it is, so we're just going to guess. Let's just leave it there. It's at 1/164th power. Let's just try that. We should use a light meter, would be the best way to do it, but since I don't have one out. Okay,
Oh, it's not bad.
It's nice, but I think it's not going to be enough.
Yeah,
But we
kick
won't
it
know
up.
until we add our other light back in. So now let's go to there. Yep. Turn the A light back on. And then take a shot. Now what I'm...
So the A is in TTL and then B is
That's
in...
correct. The B is in manual.
Oh, that's a great expression. That looks pretty good, I
That's
think.
actually pretty good, yeah. Yeah, it's in
Catch
focus.
lights, looking
Yeah,
good. Facial
this
expression.
is shiny here because it's silver. That's why I use the silver in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It gives that nice little highlight. And you look great. I actually like that expression. Even
It's
though it wasn't a
fabulous.
proper expression.
Iconic,
Yeah,
in fact.
that's the shot that's going to be used for you.
Oh,
it's not the one that you want, but it's the one that the world
I
loves.
don't need
The
whatever
world,
helps
the
you
world
guys.
loves that shot.
The world loves that shot. See what I tell you.
But this is good. You're in.
Beauty.
This is, and see, the reason why I didn't cut in close is because, and this is what I suspected, is because, everybody's hair has a little bit of shine. I mean, I have a lot of hair, but so what ends up happening is this actually frames him really nicely.
Yeah.
Whereas if you came in real tight, which you could have done, it would also be dramatic, but I don't think it would have been as strong.
The Norton
And-
crop.
and-
Yeah, because he has nice hair.
And I mean, how do you know to do it or not? This is kind of comes down to like experience. It
This
just
is how
doesn't-
Daniel crops all of his photos.
Maybe, but I wouldn't have cropped this one that way, and that was the point. So people do sometimes ask like why you do different things. So in this case, I just noticed that I like the shape of his hair.
Yeah, I like the hair.
And I thought that it would add to the shot. That's why I didn't think you would do it. It comes down to kind of thinking about that and putting him, in the shot. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good composition.
That's good.
And he can move around a little bit, and then we'll shoot some.
And get some expressions.
Yeah. So here, I'll turn
Okay.
I'll turn the modeling on so you guys can.
All right, I should think
see what it
about
looks
what kind of shots would you like? Do you
Okay.
know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not vain here. I'm just
Oh,
whatever helps.
You should be doubting.
Okay, maybe like
Okay.
Wow, he doesn't think he's paying
profile. Yeah, right. Oh my god.
versus sending you a bill.
Like profile pic style. Like when you see like comedians and it's like
Yeah, like a funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
they're
a-
all-
Oh, I thought. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, like a Tinder profile? I was
Or
gonna
it
say.
could be Tinder, or it could be or make me look like deep and
Okay, so we need Tinder, funny, deep, and cool.
deep
Okay.
and cool. Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with funny, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Let me think about what do I usually do to get people to? That's really good.
Oh my god! Wow, I'm never looking at that again.
Did you look right at the light?
It was just I would have rather looked at the light. It was my face that I made.
Okay. Imagine what's something that's really fun. I can think of something really funny. Okay. Is there like a person that's just like humorous as a person? Like they maybe take themselves very seriously.
Okay.
And they're ranting about something that's like it's really funny, and you're trying not to laugh at them. No.
No, maybe not.
No? Okay. Okay. Why don't you tell,
Okay.
tell like maybe a funny story. What do you think?
Okay. Damn, put me on the spot here. Funny story.
Well, you know what the best funny story is? What were you doing when you came here? Tell us how you got here this morning.
Oh, yeah.
How I got here?
Yeah.
I went to the city bike. It was ice cold out. I got on the e-bike. The e-bikes never work, by the way. There's like 10 at this dock, and there's only one that works. Got on it, rode here, almost drove right into a lady opening up her taxi door. Like I was like thinking to myself, like if that happened, I would want to be pissed at her, but I feel like it's my fault because you should know not to. You should know not to hit the taxi door. Am I?
That's good. Okay, this is my trick. This is what I always do. This is, okay.
I felt like I was
This is going to feel awkward,
Okay.
but it will get a good expression. I promise
Okay,
you.
whatever.
Okay, look directly into the camera, very awkwardly, and just say, ha, ha, ha.
Okay.
Just do it.
Ha, ha, ha. Oh my god.
Is that how you
Wait,
laugh?
I
Look
missed
like a
the
shark.
I missed the catch line. Okay, so I think we gotta move your face slightly more. Yeah, because we gotta have that triangle. No, for some reason that's like the funniest. Okay, especially if you do it really aggressively, like go ha.
Ha, 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 ha.
There you go.
Okay.
This is how Marissa
Is this
likes
the
to
best
torture
lighting
me.
for laughing? I don't know. Maybe we should do more
I
flat
mean, it could
laughing. Okay.
I feel like my eyes are.
I think it's a more of a serious light, but you can.
Yeah, this is a more serious light because I was wondering.
But it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be. I feel like, okay, maybe should we have him turn more towards the light since for the
You could do
laughing
that.
ones?
But
So-
what do you think? Try it.
Yeah, let's try. Try
Really?
saying. All right, Daniel, stand like right here. Now try saying. Try saying ha to Daniel, but like
Ha, ha, ha.
so awkward. But it can work. Okay.
Hey, they're kind of good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks. The laughing looks better, definitely more towards the light.
That's right, because it's a more dramatic shot.
Because more. Okay.
If you
now
laugh
think
and the
of,
light is like that, it's sinister. There you go. Right.
Okay.
That's a more sinister.
Oh,
look.
that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Okay. Think of.
that's
Oh
Okay.
my god, I look like a. I don't even know what I look like. Oh my god.
Okay, we're warming up. We're warming up here. So now imagine. So turn your face towards me. So we got the triangle. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, now imagine. Do you have a favorite food?
I like mac and cheese.
Okay, imagine that I just brought the most amazing bowl, like the best cheese, handcrafted Italian noodles, like the best. Your favorite mac and cheese, like the best
It's
quality.
in your hand right
And
now.
can I touch your
Go ahead. I use some
fabulous?
wax. And so
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Now imagine this camera is that bowl of mac and cheese, and you
Okay.
are about to devour it.
I don't know how I look at food I want to eat.
Like that? That's what you do?
Oh yeah, can't wait to eat this this mac and cheese.
Okay. Do you really do that? That's. I
Okay,
feel like.
really think. Sorry.
No, just like imagine like.
I'm really trying to do this.
Yeah. Okay. It's like, here, Sean. I brought you some mac and cheese. You're like, that's my favorite. All right. All right, let's do the more serious one. Since I feel like this lighting is gonna look better with more
Sorry.
serious. No, you're good.
Okay.
You're great.
Yeah, yeah, if you find that you set up this dramatic light and you're making a portrait and you find the person is more
Funny.
and you don't want
Yeah.
to use the Mac, you can just change it.
I could always move. Well, I feel like let's do the
Well, I
dramatic
can
one.
be
mostly.
serious too.
Yeah, we should get a serious one while we're here because it
You know,
looks really
honestly,
good.
when you're shooting, if you notice, some of the most iconic photos of comedians are more serious photos.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's not how people generally see them. So, yeah, think about that.
Yeah. Okay. Imagine this is gonna be dark.
Oh boy.
Imagine-
Hold on, we're about to say something dark. Let me get the recording
No,
going.
okay. All right. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but like if you push your head forward, for some reason that makes people look forward, but like shoulders down. You have to imagine like being a chicken. Like that's what I always tell moms. Like
Okay, hold on.
it feels weird, but it actually looks really good. Okay, but
That's a bit much, but yeah.
how do we do it without?
Yeah, you just do a little bit. Just project. your
Yeah,
feet
that's
forward.
perfect. That's perfect.
Push your forehead forward.
And,
It kind of feels.
and face a little bit this way, so I get the triangle. Yeah. Okay, now imagine you've finished a show and now you're like at your house alone
Okay.
after a comedy show.
And that's dark. And now
Stop laughing. I'm trying to get in the mood.
Okay.
Okay, just imagine, like, you know, you go, like you leave the show and everyone's there.
My default mode is on phone.
On phone, but you don't. Your phone is broken.
Okay.
Oh, that is
So
dark.
now you're alone with your thoughts. But look at the camera. Yeah. Okay. Now imagine. Let me think. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, imagine that you're a king, and
Like that.
you're a king, and there's somebody coming to you, and you're judging them, and you have all the power because you're the king, and you can basically decide like,
How would I do
but like intensity, like they're like. No, you have all the power. You like just stare with your eyes. Yeah, that's really good. And now you know in your eyes that you've decided they're gonna die.
Oh, okay. I gotta get my murder face on. Hold on.
And you kind of like it. You're like, you take a weird pleasure in knowing that they're going to die. You're like,
We learned a lot about Marisa.
You're listening to them beg for mercy, and you're like, Yeah. I know, this is so weird. I know, Dre.
I feel like I'm being cruel by smiling, even though this is a hypothetical human.
I'm like, okay. Now, okay, what else do I do to get people to express? Yeah, that's really good. Just imagine that you're like, you hold all the power and you get to make the decision. You have the power. Please, Sean, spare me. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Now look at the camera like it is your mom. Your mom.
I love my mom. But it depends what we're talking about. It depends what
It's true. I should ask how you feel about your mom. No, you just like, you see your mom for the first time in like a while, and you're like, Sean.
Oh my god.
Fun.
Yeah. Now, do you have any like younger family members that are really adorable?
Oh yeah, Mia.
Okay, yeah. Imagine this is them. They're like, Sean, it's me. You're my favorite cousin, brother. I don't know, my relationship.
It's so hard. Like you just have to imagine them and put them in the camera.
Yeah. Well, you're an actor. You know how it is. Yeah, and they're very sweet, and they're like, is it your cousin?
Niece.
They're like, you're my favorite uncle. Mm-hmm. Maybe my only uncle, but my favorite.
Both things are true.
More on the side, yeah. No, with your face. There's like a specific triangle with Rembrandt lighting. Yeah, okay, so now imagine that the camera is like somebody that you just like find very adorable. And they're like, aw. Keep your chin this way. Wait, chin this way. Perfect. Now imagine the camera is Daniel Norton. He's like, let's be bros.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe, did we get some good shots? Or
I think that's, I feel like you're getting a lot of fun expressions.
This lighting is just so dramatic. I feel like it has to be like an intense. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. Imagine you're like a detective and you're listening to somebody tell you a story and you're trying to figure out like, are they guilty? Are they not guilty? But you have to have like a stoic expression because you don't want to give away what you're thinking. But you're like sussing out like, are you guilty? Am I going to give you the benefit of the doubt? Now look directly into the camera, like almost intimidatingly. Yeah, maybe even lean towards the camera. I don't know, maybe that'll be good.
You can do that, but you're gonna.
Oh, with the light. That was the
shoot
lighting.
it and then see if you like it.
Yeah, I would have to change the lighting.
No, just do it.
Because I don't have the catch lights.
Yeah,
It's interesting
okay,
though.
If you like that, go ahead, do it, and then we'll just move the light forward.
Maybe.
Remember, you're in TTL, so the light will automatically adjust. There you go.
Oh, that's very dark actually. It's pretty dark. Although it doesn't have the catch light. Should I lower the catch light?
If you want it. In the
Yeah.
eyes.
You're so patient. You're the best, Sean.
The catch light is going to be the connector, right?
Yeah.
It helps us make the connection.
Okay.
I mean, if you want it to be very dark, like scary dark, then you want to get rid of the catch light.
This
so
lighting is
dead
just
eyes.
so dramatic. Like you have such good expressions, but I feel like his expressions are better for like more.
You think?
Because they're more joyful, and this is kind of like I'm a tough guy from the streets. You know.
Okay. Well, I mean, in that situation, right? We want to always adapt to our subject, so we can just move the light.
Okay.
I mean, it's easy enough to go like this. We can take the light. I'm tipping it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to move it more to the front.
Okay.
If we just move the light more to the front.
Then it'll be because that way because I feel like the dark shadow doesn't work as well when he's doing a like more smiley one.
Okay. Take a shot and see what it looks like. This is TTL.
Okay.
CTL, it should automatically adjust. Now you got a butterfly light going on.
Little butterfly light. I feel like that's very flat. Maybe I should tilt it up a bit.
Up? Why would you tilt it up?
Just to get more shadow underneath of his cheekbones.
Tilting it up would not do that, no, because if you tilt it up, what's going to happen is
raise it more
the light's
over
going
him.
to come over.
Okay.
Yeah, what you want is the
No,
light to be
you're
more
right.
over him. So there's two ways to do it. One would be to tilt it more down, which we definitely could do.
Okay.
And the other way would be to move it closer. You try that.
Okay, cool.
This is not aimed right at you, so it's going to probably be a little bright on your chest, but since your hand might be too bright if you had that other pose. But go try it.
Okay, Sean. Do you have a Sean? Do you have a dream? You don't have to tell me what it is. A dream that like you really want to come true. Maybe even a pipe dream. You know. Okay. Imagine that for a second. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay. Now imagine you've just found out that that dream is coming true. It's so exciting! And
Is the dream shooting with Marissa?
the dream is shooting with
Happening right now, so I mean, I don't have to imagine.
Okay.
Moving a little bit more in central.
I feel like we should do the Haas again now with the lighting system.
Good, do the Haas.
Okay.
Honestly, this is Marissa's patented.
I don't know why that makes me feel so awkward. I don't know when I discovered this, but it works so. Oh, that's really good. I like how that looks on your eyes. This is a good comedian lighting. Yeah. Okay. Be like, I'm Sean Millea. I'm the best comedian in New York City.
I'm Sean Millea.
Yeah, you are. You're the best.
I'm so good. I'm great. I'm really,
Be like,
Yeah, right.
Alright. Oh.
Should we do
Oh yeah, do
Stuff,
the finger
like-
gun. Finger guns. Let me change the foot.
Finger guns?
Although that's a little too wide angle. It's pretty tight on you because I'm not doing wide angle. You have to do it like.
You can also back
Oh
up.
yeah, you can. Yeah, that's true. I can.
You can physically move back, or you can
Is
go
the
wide
lighting
angle.
gonna change? The lighting's not gonna change if I back up. Okay, that's
Shouldn't.
better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me
I
some
mean, it's
finger.
TTL, and now, like I said, it's
Finger
tilted
guns.
down on him, so you may find that the center of the light is on his chest.
Yeah, actually, I kind of like the full body almost. Not full
Which-
body, but like a little bit of the
Okay.
leggies.
We're probably gonna have to raise the light a little bit, not because of the exposure, but because
To get some on
it's
his body?
aimed at it on his body.
Well, let me see what it looks like.
Yeah,
All right.
go ahead, take a shot.
All right, look at me, Sean. I don't hate that.
It's a
Yeah.
cool photo.
All right. there you
A
go. If that is what you like.
cool photo for a cool.
Whoa, 2 in a row.
Hey, come on,
The
get.
further you are from me, the better I look. Let's go. You should go outside. Shoot from the next building over.
All right. Yeah, these are great. You look like you're a comedian, like sitting on a bar stool. And it's kind of cool with the black pants because it looks like you're just like a floating shirt, actually.
I also have a black shirt if I want to be a floating head.
Yeah.
Oh, floating head.
Just saying. It's an option.
So many options available to you.
Okay, now Daniel, ask Sean if he wants to be your friend, but stand over here so his eyeline's good.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't want to? That'd be embarrassing.
Well, then that's a good expression too. It would be so
Sean,
funny.
would you be my friend?
I will be your friend.
That's actually really
That's very
good.
exciting. Well, you know,
Yay. Okay. Yeah, I think these are pretty cool.
I think you did a great job.
Thank you. I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
And you always.
Call that the face of a lie. No, I'm just kidding.
I would never be Daniel Norton's friend. All right, Daniel, now tell Sean a joke.
Okay. So.
That's how I get the good expressions and make everyone feel awkward.
This is more of an anecdote than a joke.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I have nothing to say. I was just trying to.
Okay.
I was trying to stall a little bit. It wasn't.
You're telling me I'm sitting on this stool for the past hour long trying to think of things.
Yeah, exactly.
The shame photo of Daniel. There you go.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't tell jokes.
Now,
My technique is to just stare at people until it's awkward, and then I take a picture.
How about oh, and I liked when your arms were kind of more, yeah. And now tell Sean a compliment.
Oh.
I know it's hard for you to compliment people.
I mean, I like your taste in shoes.
Thank you. Oh, of course. Shoe touch.
Oh.
These are good. Oh, you actually really, I hope that's in focus. That was really good. Oh, see, that's a good smile. Oh, I like that one too. Yay. Ooh, the thinker.
That actually has almost like a Teen Beat magazine.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
He's like, shoe touch. That was the key all along, was the shoe touch.
Shoe touch, that's what it is.
Actually, I actually really like that.
Yeah, and this is pretty versatile. I mean, all you did was just move it slightly.
Yeah.
But you were right. You had noticed that the light makes a difference with the expression, right? It really does.
Yeah.
And you can do it for contrast, right? We could have a more sinister light and a smile, but it will make it look sinister. So if you want to go silly, then...
Yeah, I feel like the smiles and sinister lighting, you look like it'd be good for like a villain almost.
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird, like it's just a psychological effect. Like,
yeah. Rembrandt's.
Rembrandt is...
Don't smile at somebody in Rembrandt lighting.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Or they'll be like, you psycho.
Exactly.
Yeah. I should keep that in mind next
That's
time.
right. Well, I mean, it can work for effect, depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to look at them?
Do you want to look at them?
I think
Would you
they're
like
pretty
to
good.
go through
I
it?
think they're pretty sick. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if you got me.
Yeah.
I think we got it.
I think
to
we
me,
got
that's
it. But if let's make sure you're happy with them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And if you're not, I'll take more.
You can just press the arrow key to look through them and see if you got something that looks good.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Just like Rembrandt.
You're just like a painting.
Yeah.
It looked like a painting. Good job, Marisa. We'll turn the light on.
Yeah, there's some great stuff in here. I mean, So there's two of each. What is it, like a LUT or something on the one?
Oh, I see why.
Is it the
Because we
JPEG?
have it set to RAW and JPEG, yeah.
I see. That's sick. No, I think there's a lot of cool stuff in there.
Fabsler.
Yeah.
I want to.
Oh, because you don't have Capture One. That's why.
I was hoping we would get a good one with that dramatic lighting because I actually don't have any photos
There
of
was
that
some
yet.
cool stuff in there.
At the
I
beginning.
thought.
I think with the more.
Oh,
yeah, like that's pretty,
actually,
Yeah.
did I shoot this with a wide-angle lens by accident? I
No,
can't
it's
tell.
not that you shot with a wide-angle lens. So the thing is hold on. Let me
Oh, it's because
let
he's
me turn
leaning
the camera
forward,
so
I
that-
guess.
No,
Because I really do like this lighting. I just wanted
I
to
can't
get-
talk and not be on the camera because I'm full.
Yeah,
So,
it's like a
No,
reality
it's
show.
just weird. It's like, where's Daniel? The reason why it looks different is not because you're using a wide angle lens. It's because you're closer. The closer you are to somebody, the more you'll get that like in your face, like the nose comes forward. Look. Yeah. I mean, it's just. And then of
Interesting.
course, when people shoot with wide angle lenses, they are usually close to people, so people associate that to a wide angle lens. But that's not.
I like this lighting for your face because
See?
you have like these. You have these awesome eyes,
Yeah.
and when you do the Rembrandt, it just like illuminates, especially.
No, it's beautiful. And to me, like that shot right there that you were just on, no, not that one. That one is actually a great shot of a comedian. Like that could easily be an amazing
And
shot.
I love it when it's like dark, but then like the
Yeah.
eye is highlighted.
Yeah,
I love that.
because it's not dark in a mean way. It just
Yeah.
has like there's something going on there, and I think that's like a psychological thing. So you definitely can shoot with a darker light and still get a shot for a comedian.
Yeah.
Like that could easily be like a shot like a Steve Martin or something like that when he was younger,
Yeah. What do you? Well,
like an Andy Leibovitz
I've
shot.
enjoyed this. I mean, the last
Yeah.
photo I had taken of me was I was in pajamas at Thanksgiving. It's on an iPhone.
Oh well, you could have worn pajamas. Yeah, it's really fun, but I mean, the light definitely does change it, right? And if you go real smiley with the sinister light, it can look a little bit darker.
yeah, it's interesting.
Like you can get real dark with this, but it's also kind of a nice light to just highlight the shape of somebody's face.
It is, yeah, because you can see
Adds
like
a little drama.
his cheekbones.
Yeah, and we didn't go too crazy with the highlights, just enough to separate it out, where you almost don't even realize it's there until you look at it deeper. That's what you're really.
Oh, that hair is gone.
Yeah, when the hair was
I do
wacky.
with you.
Yeah.
I did the first shoot I ever did, which was a joke. I wasn't even thinking. Oh, I kind of like that one too.
That was cool.
Yeah, you're slightly more towards the light. It opens the face up.
If, and then, if I was going on a magazine, maybe you guys would airbrush out the acne a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe.
Oh, that's the best one.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you definitely can clean up the skin a bit. If it's something that's not always there. Like if it's a mole or something, then you don't really want to do it, but certainly, yeah. And that wouldn't take very long.
I kind of like these. I love the way it just catches in the eye.
Yeah, you're a good-looking guy.
Thanks.
He's beautiful.
I was not expected to be so amped up when I came here today.
Nice.
Honestly, I don't know why that one's kind of cool to me.
Yeah, just like the...
Just like a slice. I don't know.
Slice.
One of the photos that one of the photos we took of Lucas that was like out of focus, I thought was unusual, is actually my favorite shot. Because it's out of focus and like the cigarette's in focus, so it's like so like.
Hey, sometimes that works. Focus is overrated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think overall, really cool. And we came into this looking to learn this kind of more dramatic male lighting or some macho lighting or what would you call it? Masculine lighting. Masculine. But in the end, we realized that the lighting definitely makes a difference. And if you want to do something a little bit more lighthearted, it often pays to move the light where there's less shadow. Yeah. And it's still shadow. There's just shadow in the right place. It's all about placing your shadow. Here we have shadow for mystery. There we have shadow for shape. For shape. Yeah, because you do have really good bone structure, too. Yeah, and it really makes his cheeks and everything. That's kind of a good comedian shot. Yeah, there's lots of fun shots here. Yeah. Yes. Are you satisfied?
I am satisfied, yes. Yay.
Yeah. Well, that's excellent. So we will put all the information in the description so you guys can follow these guys. Follow me and ring the bell. The bell.
Subscribe, guys.
Yeah, you guys subscribe.
Oh, and what's your channel?
Oh, it's Sean Millea, Millea. But subscribe to him first, and then
we're gonna put a link.
Then subscribe if you like good comedy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we'll do that and put it in the description so you guys should follow these guys, and we'll see you next time.